This is week 5 of my slap tear recovery. I haven't been on here for, I think it now been about a couple weeks. Not really much to update. I went and saw back the ortho doc, and basically he said just keep on doing what you're doing. In about another week, though, I should be able to go from passive resistance with my left shoulder to actually be able to do something with it, some basic strength training during my physical therapy exercises. I've been going to the physical therapist for usually times a week. Once in a while, 2 times a week if I have something else I just can't make it. But all that is just passive resistance where they lift your arm and things like that. I'm still not supposed to be moving my left shoulder. As you can see, it's out of the sling right now. I really don't use a sling much anymore. Um, I don't have to sleep in it. I just sleep on my right shoulder. Um, but on my left shoulder side there, I just don't really lay up against that side because it'll actually get pretty sore. But just normal day things, I don't feel pain there really much anymore. Towards the end of the day, sometimes I do, but the pain has lessened considerably. I can move my left shoulder around like that. I feel a little bit here. Um, I can lift my arm up much higher than I could before I can even lift it. So now I can get up here. I'm not supposed to be moving it much, so I'll try not to do that until next week. But overall, things are progressing pretty well, I guess. The doctor said everything is on pace, but for some, asking basic things like when can I start doing some serious amount of push-ups again. You get told, that can be anywhere from 6 months to 18 months. So that's a pretty long span for something like that, and we'll see how that progresses. But it gets frustrating sometimes when you want to do more and you really just can't do anything. So hopefully I'll see a big difference here when I actually get to do some basic strength training. Start going through that part of it. Back to the physical therapy, I want to make sure I mention this. They've now progressed to trying to get me to get full ROM, range of motion. So a lot of it's just picking my arm up and moving it back when I'm laying on a bed, all the way to the back on a platform, pushing my arm all the way back, well, far back as they can go. Right now, about 125-ish, I think probably up to 135. Obviously, the goal is 180, but they said anything more than 170 would be fantastic. So we'll see how that goes, but the physical therapy sessions have gotten more painful just because they're pushing it back further and further. When I had that last ortho doc appointment, he said we can start pushing forward with it to go further. So for full range of motion. So now that I'm feeling a little bit of pain pushing back, but overall things are going well, and I look forward to just getting my full range of motion back, being able to do some stuff. So I may not update this for a while. I'll let you know the next. I'm thinking it may be a couple weeks before I update this again because I want to make sure I see some progress versus boring you guys with just a casual update where I'm at. But that's it. I'm moving along, getting near that 6 week. So 5 weeks in, slap tear recovery surgery.